Ever since Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson were out with injuries, the Warriors dynasty has been written off as dead and put to rest. Okay, I think not. I will tell you why the Golden State Warriors will win the 2022 NBA Championship and will be a dynasty for years to come. Welcome back, everyone. This is Prime Time, and let's get it started. Klay Thompson has missed 2 years, and yes, people have good reason to believe that Klay Thompson might not be the player he was. I'm on the other side of the spectrum. Klay Thompson, as a shooter, I don't think it'll change much because Klay Thompson's mechanics are so smooth and it's so easy to, repeat. It's hard. Of course, it's hard to make shots, but Klay Thompson's mechanics, I believe, are why Klay Thompson will still be a marksman shooter. Because even with the injuries, Klay Thompson's mechanics are so smooth, and they're how a person who's trying to learn how to shoot should shoot. I think, was it Paul Pierce who was talking about it? He would use Klay Thompson as an example when he's trying to teach his kids to shoot a basketball. Klay Thompson shooting the ball will be fine. We've already seen him make 12 threes without jumping. We've seen him get his first workout in. Klay Thompson is itching badly. You've seen with him on the sidelines against, the Nets, the Grizzlies, the Lakers. When in the play-in game, Klay Thompson was itching so bad to go in. And then factor in his fiery personality. I believe Klay Thompson will be just fine. Defensively, Klay Thompson does not have to be, his best self defensively for some time. He can ease back into that role. Because the Warriors have Andrew Wiggins, I hope the Warriors keep Wiggins. Keep Wiseman. Wiggins is going to be so useful in Klay Thompson coming back because Wiggins has shown that he can be a great on-ball defender. And that was what Klay Thompson was known for defensively, is his ability to guard any player, any wing player, and even forwards. Now, Andrew Wiggins can do that while Klay Thompson eases back and becomes Klay Thompson, capital T, capital L, capital A, capital Y, Thompson. Andrew Wiggins can hold down the forward perimeter on the perimeter defensively. And Klay Thompson probably won't move as much off ball. That's what I meant. He probably won't move as much off ball. But that's fine, at least for the first few months. But the Warriors are going to keep Klay Thompson out of risk as much as possible. And while Klay Thompson eases back, you still have a 2-time MVP. Should have been 3, but the Warriors sucked without him. Steph Curry. You still have Draymond Green, a Defensive Player of the Year candidate and first-team All-Defense. Andrew Wiggins. James Wiseman, who's getting training from Kevin Garnett this year. Jordan Poole, 6th Man of the Year, hopefully, candidate at least for this year. Juan Toscano Anderson, young Draymond Green, the 7th overall pick, the 14th overall pick. Could be Scotty Barnes, Corey Kispert, at those two. That's really who I'm shooting for the Warriors. The Warriors have a deep roster, and I would really compare this roster when Klay comes back to a much better version of the 2015 roster where you have a ton of depth. Now, you would sacrifice that depth if someone who's almost as good as Kevin Durant became available, because let's face it, if Kevin Durant's available, you're sacrificing all of your depth to get a generational superstar. The only 2 superstars that I can see right now that are even close to what Kevin Durant has to offer in terms of talent and skill is Kawhi Leonard and Damian Lillard. Kawhi probably won't leave the Clippers, and Dame probably won't leave the Blazers. And I don't think the Warriors trade for anyone else with using Andrew Wiggins, the 7th overall pick, as a trade package. If the Warriors want to go out to get Miles Turner or Domantas Sabonis, you might have to sacrifice James Wiseman and or the 7th overall pick. But I believe the Warriors should only really look to trade Wiseman and the 7th overall pick if there's a superstar available. With this team, plus the training that Wiseman's going to get with Kevin Garnett and with the extra year of experience that Jordan Poole, Juan Toscano Anderson, James Wiseman, Andrew Wiggins, Kelly Oubre, maybe. We'll see if the Warriors sign him or not. The Warriors will be a top 3 team in the league. Mark my words. The Warriors with Klay Thompson. And Klay really only has to be capital K, capital L, capital A, capital Y by playoff time. In the regular season, Steph Curry can hold down the fort. We've seen that. A healthy Wiggins, a healthy Draymond, a healthy Wiseman, plus Klay. Because, Klay can go off whenever. Teams are still going to have to stick to Klay. You can't double team Steph Curry or triple team Steph Curry anymore because of KT. China Klay. You can't do that. That is why I believe the Golden State Warriors are going to be so good, because teams were doubling and tripling Steph, and he scored 32 points per game. Led the league in scoring. Now with Klay Thompson, Steph might not get 32, probably going to get 30, because Klay Thompson's going to get like 22, 23, 24, maybe even 25, just because of how this offense set up. And keep in mind, Klay's still a Splash brother. Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, they're still the Splash brothers. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. Thank you so much for watching. Only 29% of you are actually subscribed. Please subscribe. It helps me out a lot. It helps me out a lot in terms of the YouTube algorithm and getting more people to come and watch the videos and building a better community. And like this video too, because that helps the YouTube algorithm as well. Thank you so much, and I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Peace.